Stop. Oi, talk about getting no sleep last night. I always come on here complaining about not sleeping. Gotta be honest. Real with myself. I'm always complaining about not sleeping. Let me check. I've had internet problems. At first I thought it was an emulator. Now I don't know if it's my internet because my daughter's having problems with her tablet. So yeah, about that. What's up, April? Long time. How you been? What's up, Flip? Flip, you're in the league now, bruh. I added you this morning. So let's see. We have a new Steppenwolf now who doesn't cleave through your death proofs. So honestly, not that big of a difference, but we're going to run a video for it anyway. We also question: how do you guys feel about Cyborg being the featured legendary? Now we know it's coming. I guess we just have to say like, oh, yo, just be ready for featured legendaries to pop up. It just is what it is. But yeah, Ben Tire, feel you. I feel you. This week, I talked about it yesterday. This week, man, honestly, the last couple of months, I told my boss, it's like, yep, this is gonna have to be a vacation for me, bruh. I need some time off. I'm too delicate. There are a lot of tough people who work nonstop, like farmers and stuff who have to work every day, no break. I don't get it. Of course. Fun times. I need to. I wasn't checking my applications. I should have been done. Did that. Okay. We're gonna wait to do the Steppenwolf thing for a minute. So let's go to. I really want that reinforcement because I read what it was. It sounds amazing. Let's get over here. Get that up out the paint. Oh no. I just realized something too. So I went ahead when I saw that Cyborg was here. I went ahead and pulled 11. Part of it is, yo, what's up, Napo? Oh, all the legends are back. Brad, how y'all doing? We got April in the building. We got Flip in the building. We got Napo in the building. It's like my first day of streaming again. Put update on pity in your Discord. Put update on pity in my Discord. What is this update? Just a heads up, Cyborg banner drop. It shows the pity as reset, but it's wacky. Oh, good. Good for putting that out there. Good for putting that out there. Okay. Well, good thing at least they know it, and they got to it before I even had a chance to look, because I thought I got Aquaman right at the end of the last, like I got a second one right at the end of the last event, so I didn't know if my like legendary count was at like 0 or what, but the epic count should have been higher now I think about it, but I didn't even think about it. Appreciate that, Brad. Apologize for that whole drama on the channel, man. Dude crashed out and kicked me from the guild. I was in from the start way before him. What? Wasn't rude or anything to him. The drama on the Discord channel. Uh-oh, do I have to start monitoring this a little bit more closely? But then who kicked you? So wait, you guys got into an argument on like Discord and then he kicked you from the league? Also, Parallax missing confirmed bug. Oh, they tried to fix but couldn't fix, so it will be in the base shop at patch. Yo, Brad, you are coming through with information. I appreciate you. Feels like I should make a video about that to let people know. I do be in buildings on occasion. You do be in them buildings. You do. People do be saying that about you, that you do be in them buildings. What's up, Suzu? Oh, let me make sure I don't mess up my connection. Now, it took me 10 minutes to even get this thing up and running. Maybe I should do a quick PSA, or maybe I'll do a short. Actually, maybe that's it. Maybe like for little updates and stuff like this, I should do shorts. Because this isn't like a full video. So, yo, I'm going to need you to be quiet. This isn't like a full on, like I need to do a 20-minute video. What's up, Spike? Just letting people know. Maybe that'll be my thing. Next shorts is updates. So bug update, parallax, error, base shop. So he's gonna get bought from the base shop from me, that's for sure. And then guarantee counter for featured. Okay. So as soon as I get done with this, I'll use my phone right fast and make a thank you, Brad. Let me make sure to put like credit Brad. Cool. Because got it from the official Discord. There will be no guardrail or on buying more than 10 frags, so be careful. It's fine. Like like I said, my guarantee counter was already kind of low anyway. So what's up, Muffin Smasher? So is it worth it trying to pull for Cyborg at all? Let's read his kit real quick, because I was gonna say middle, meaning like he is good. He's a good legendary. Am I taking that over? Any of the, well, not any of the other legendaries? All right, sure. I was about to call you your Discord name. My fault. All right, Flip. I'm gonna look into this after the whatchamacallit, after the stream, because I won't be able to stream that long today anyway, because my daughter's got to cook breakfast, bro. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Cyborg. So he's good. Let me reread his kit, because I've only used him in Elseworld, and I thought he did help me get through one of the digital universes, because he had a passive that like reduced damage or something, like, yeah, damage reduction. He had a passive that reduced damage, so he might be actually really, really worth it, especially if you're trying to run him with like a, I can't speak today, block team. And you guys know how I feel about my block team. Flies forward and attacks the enemy, dealing physical damage equal to 85% of attack, and duplicates a random debuff on the target for 1 turn. That's his basic. Not bad. Deals superpower damage equal to 110% as he supports. So this automatically makes me think of Mr. Terrific. To the enemy target who has dealt the most damage, has 75% chance to inflict silence for 2 turns. That's cool. If the target is inflicted with 4 stacks of bleeds or more, then the effect will be changed to stun. Chance 100%. This really makes me think. The block team. For sure. Yeah, Elseworld is something different though. Like Elseworld I've used to like figure out characters, but I've come to find out like the problem I have with Elseworld now. What's up, Jackson? Everybody's in the building. Is once I've built them, it's different. If that makes sense. Well, no, I mean like so now Elseworld I don't find enjoyable, only because what am I doing here? I ain't even got my transitions up. What is going on? I don't find enjoyable because I don't have my characters built the way I want, or I had them built, so I don't even know how to use them. I'm being dramatic. Runes. So yeah, I don't. Elseworld is a good place to try them out. Like I tried to play with Dr. Fate a little bit the other day in Elseworld, so there's a good way of getting a gauge. But as I'm seeing this now, and let me finish reading it, then we'll discuss. When his proportion of HP is higher than 40%, grants all allies apart from himself 15% damage reduction. When his proportion of HP is less than 40%, he gains 25% damage reduction and restores HP equal to 5% of HP at the end of the turn. That's good. So is it his stats that are bad? At the end of his turn, Cyborg launches 1 mini missile at each enemy target with at least one debuff, dealing physical damage. Okay, that's okay. When they mix the kits like that, equal to 40% of the attack. According to the number of stacks of debuffs the targets are inflicted with, he follows up with a mini missile for every 2 stacks, up to a maximum of 4 missiles. Bro, this sounds good. Are you into Digimon? This new game is pretty groovy. I touched Digimon a little bit, but Pokemon was my thing. But I liked it. Yeah, I auto through Elseworld too now. The update is amazing. I did the whatchamacallit video yesterday for the bride. Who else was that? Bane is awesome right now. And I want to take him rank 9. I'm just trying to hold right now until I get Sinestro. Then Bane is next. I just noticed that Elseworld got updated. I see the bride DC. Yeah, they someone mentioned that yesterday actually, that they updated the Elseworld things. So the Digimon, it's a new game. What's the name of it, or is it just Digimon? Because I assume like with Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon, there's like a billion versions of it because they just let that licensing go, or people make a bunch of like fake Dragon Ball Z stuff. But Dragon Ball Z is not shy about letting somebody else use their intellectual property so they can get 10% cuts. Digimon card game, the tutorial app. I don't know if I want the tutorial app. That feels like a no. So let me know like the official name. I'll look at it. I played a bit for the Digimon beta on PS5. Huge Digimon fan, and I'm a Pokemon master. Like Pokemon, when that Pokemon Go thing was popping a little bit, I was really, really happy. And if they had like a Pokemon, do they have like a Pokemon game like that? Not Go, but where you can. I want to still collect the Pokemon, go around, but I don't know if I necessarily want to go through that whole RPG again. Does that make sense? It's like more of an action based, or like maybe a like DC Legends, like Marvel Strike Force, like DC Worlds Collide. Do they have a version of a game like that that's Pokemon or Digimon? That would be fun to me. Elseworld has no team synergies either. Yeah, that's true. You can't use any of the team synergies. I don't know. All right, so let's go back here. Oh, I haven't even looked at his ultimate yet. Protects himself and the allied target with the lowest proportion of HP, granting invulnerable for 1 round. After immunity ends, gains 30% final damage reduction for 1 round. Additionally, cleanses 2 types of debuff. He seems really good, especially for a person like me who wants to use block teams. That feels like he'd be a good support for tanks. I could run him with Ocean Master in a minute. I think I do like him if I built him right. So I would say still middle. I like him a lot, but still middle. Digimon Story Time Stranger. It's on it's on consoles. Gotcha. Okay, I was sitting here thinking it was a mobile game. Let me go put it in the PS5 app. Albeit the PS5 budget for the month is burned out. And all I can say is Marvel vs. Capcom is still fun. Digimon. I haven't bought Shinobi yet, and I haven't bought, yeah. Ooh, they trying to get in my pocket, 70. They're trying to hit me for the 70. Oh, well. Digimon Story Time Stranger. Okay. Cool. Oh, that looks nice. Okay, we'll have a look. His ultimate counter is Judo Masters Team Synergy. Finally unlocked Super Sweat. And he is amazing. Who should I replace for him in my team? Bane, Superman. I'm going to need to know who Super Sweat is. I'm guessing that's autocorrect. I'm going to need to know who Super Sweat is. There's a messed up superhero. What does he do? He just sweats on everybody. The villains just leave. They were going to rob a bank, and then they were like, okay, you're gross, and you're hugging me. Get away. All right. Superman DCU. Bloodsport. Although no, but Dr. Foster's benefits from burns. I would take off Bloodsport. I love running dual Supermen because they both have invulnerability, and I could run DCU in the front, and then he's the complaint, and somebody brought this up because I was complaining about his kit when it first came out, and then somebody brought up the fact that his kit is that of a tank, and they made him a damage dealer. They've adjusted it a little bit since then on his ultimate, whatever, but like that invulnerable still makes him a pretty good like tank to put in the front. So I could see putting Superman, but you don't have any heals for Bane. Question: Dr. Fate doesn't provide life stealer heals, does he? I genuinely don't know. Because that would affect my answer. Not being negative, but I gotta say they're trying to drain the community. Like it's not going to stick around long. We have been saying that since I mean, if you're ever bored and need, I don't know, 50 hours of content that are meaningless ramblings from a old dude who's streaming on a video game, we had a whole thing where I popped off and started, like, it was the first time I like really cursed online, where it is if they gave us a calendar, they could be doing this stuff all the time if we had a calendar so we could plan our money and stuff. And by money, I do mean like in-game money, like the gold and the currency and stuff are free to play, and then the people who pay for stuff, real world money. If we could plan a little bit, that would go a long way. But what can I say? I've said it like it's a point of contention that genuinely has me worried about the health of the game. Put it that way. It is. I hugged the bouncer at the club once while he was patting me down. He started partying too early, so I was not myself. I hope that bouncer was a cool one who just like when you left, he was like, "You see that guy? He's hilarious." I hope he was like just a cool dude by the end of it. He's the sweatiest hero of all. Super Sweat, the great perspirer. Oh my God, he slides to the scene on his own sweat. No flight. How does he travel? Oh, he just slides on sweat. That's gross. Sliding down the street on your own sweat. That's disgusting. All right, so here's the other thing. They said Parallax was an error, right? So they said that he should be in the base shop, right, to make up for it. And as a matter of fact, I don't know if they actually like put him in there now, like, and I just didn't pay enough attention. I don't see him in here yet, so maybe that comes with the next like miniature patch that they'll put out to fix this thing. That being said, they should really make rubies able to get for free. They only do that if like something goes wrong, and then they'll give you rubies as like a makeup for it. That's it. What they should really do is calendar. That's it. Just let us know what's happening in the month to come so we can plan it. And then that way people won't be so upset like, oh God, Cyborg. I wanted Cyborg. I love Cyborg. He's my favorite character. You know what I mean? Like for those people who, oh no, you put out Dr. Fate. Dr. Fate is my favorite character. I wish I would have known. I would have saved for him. That's all. It feels like a very simple solution. It will be in the base patch Tuesday or Wednesday, and will appear at Daily Reset, not when patch is live. Okay, cool. Thanks, Brad. I appreciate you. There's my intrepid journalist right there, Brad, coming through with the info, the details. And I'm gonna do a YouTube short on that. I appreciate you. Shop. If I know now that Parallax is gonna be in the base shop, and I said that I could do 650 and get this right here. Here's my question. By the way, if you have Superman DCU and you didn't mention Mr. Terrific, you don't have Mr. Terrific yet, Susu? I could do the 650 if I'm fortunate enough to get enough of those credits. I'm sure I will be fortunate enough because I won't be fortunate enough to clear the board early. I could get this. However, at the same time, if I get 600 of these credits, I could buy 20 super encrypted tokens and go at Cyborg. Now, as I say that to myself out loud, I'm going to say no to that. And this is the conservative investor in me, I guess is the best way to put it. Which now looking at this, I need to double check something. Yep, short signal. Anyway, so basically, I could go at the chance, but this is the conservative person in me, where it is I'm not. I would rather. Am I playing both sides? I would rather go for the thing I know I can get. I know I'll get this reinforcement. Would getting Cyborg be better? Yes, but this is just buying me 20 chances at getting him. So it's not like it's a guarantee that I will get him. However, when I do pull for him, I need for my Sinestro to rank him up. I will need auto select 250. So I need another 250. If I bought 20 of those super encrypted tokens and I missed on every single cyborg, I would still get enough elite frags to be able to take my Sinestro rank 9. So then the next question is a rank 9 Sinestro now, maybe like 3 days ahead of schedule, more valuable than having an artifact, not an artifact, a reinforcement permanently? The long short answer is probably not, because knowing what I'm thinking on it really heavily, and what I'm about to do right now though, which I do every day anyway, so Cyborg isn't affecting this, is I've already bought these for the day. I'm gonna buy these since I do have the diamonds for it. Go back. I'll make those pulls because I do want Cyborg, but just not enough to like. I'm gonna buy this, buy that, and then pull Cyborg. I'm not doing that. I want him. If I get him, cool. If I don't, I'll live. Let's go ahead and skip past you. But in the meantime, I can pull these, stack my guarantee counter a little bit, and then get enough of these frags. So that's 45 of those right there, right? It's the event currency, the tickets or whatever they are. Yeah, it's the event currency. So the currency in the base will be the event tickets, or they're using gems. Oh, wait, Brad. Okay, thank you for telling me that. So in the shop, it will be the event currency. I thought it was going to be diamonds. Good to know. Damn. Because I thought I was going to be able to double up. What's up, Nick? What's up, Voodoo Man? I thought I was going to be able to double up. Are you on an Android emulator? If so, which one do you use? I have to go between the Google Play Beta and BlueStacks because sometimes one works and sometimes the other works. It's like it was doing well on the Google Play Beta up until this most recent Brother Eye patch, and now it won't even load. And then I had to go back to BlueStacks. It was doing fine for like a month there, and I was so happy. I took it for granted. Damn it. What's up, GTA? And now it's done. So now I had to go back and try to use BlueStacks, and BlueStacks you have to keep resetting, switching my Wi-Fi to my mobile spot, and then switching it back, and then I finally got connected. Like, it's a pain in the pain. It's a pain. Small bit of good news that they're not rotating old artifacts out of the shop on purpose. That is very, very true, because I was not very worried about it, but that was going to change my strategy 100%. One of the devs was active in the official Discord. That's cool. That's good. The communication is a big deal. Communication on bugs, that's one plus, good. Communication on things to come, next. That would be awesome. But the ticket got expired after the event. Like what happened in the crypto event? Nope. So runes, that's different. No. The ticket should still be there. So what happens is you don't see it, but if you go to here, you'll usually see this currency, this ticket. These don't expire. They carry over to every event. If yours expired, you might need to make a ticket and say, what's up? Dang, I hope I get enough tickets then. That's the thing. I'm at like 565 right now. I need to get like 100. Nice live stream. What's up, XP? I just got him on 1 of 10 pulls now. Oh, congratulations, April. What's up? BlueStacks is terrible. Yes, it is. I played this game on an iPad. It's lovely. I do like it on my tablet. I play it on my phone mostly, but on my tablet it's fun. If I can get it running, it's nice on the PC. It's just trying to get the damn emulator to turn on. Okay, so wait, where did these come from? All right, let's do this, and then I'm gonna attack the new Steppenwolf, and then I guess I'm gonna try to find a way to hustle my way into more elite frags so I can rank up Sinestro. This is XP. I don't need XP right now. 46 of these, 48. I'm trying to save these until they do the next featured epic, which I assume is going to be Mara. Really, maybe I use all of my tickets there. Where did you do you remember purchasing anything from the shop last time? I have no hope of getting 650 when cryptos even was around. I didn't know it would be a reoccurring thing and spent the ticket. Oh, dang, Brad, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Yeah, they roll over. They roll over for each event. So that's why, like, right now, someone was saying this before about spending it and then anticipation of the next event, and it's like, freeze, wait. If you're using these to buy reinforcements and you don't have enough of the reinforcement, don't buy anything now unless, and here's the other argument. I made the video and I edited it. I just didn't put it out. But I made the video. Unless you want like 40 of Mr. Terrific shards, 40 of Judo Master, right? Which aren't bad. Those would be good. Less so Vigilante and Guy Gardner. They're okay at best. So if it's one of your favorites, I get it. But look, Judo Master, yes. Mr. Terrific, yes. If you want them, and you're like, I'm at like rank 7, I need 40, get these 40 because you can buy 4, right? Cool. Outside of that, if you're looking for a reinforcement, don't buy anything now. Just wait till the next event in like a month and a half or 2, and then buy all of them at once, because you don't know what's going to happen in the meantime on your account that's going to make you say, like, you know what? I did want this lantern, but I'd rather have the super encrypted tokens now, because now they've put Joker in the game and he's a legendary. So I'd rather have the tokens and just take a shot. Like, you never know. Because I feel it's going to expire. Yeah, the elite shards got you. Damn, that sucks, bro. Yeah. True, there's worse things, but still, I understand that does suck, not having that communication. Yeah, I earned a little over 250 in the crypto, and I had them at the start of this event. I doubt I'll get enough for the Batmobile, but fingers crossed nonetheless. Yeah, hopefully. Here's the thing. If you get enough for the Batmobile, which may be possible for you, that definitely means you're not getting the other reinforcement, which is this gun. Which is this thing, which feels like it is awesome. Fires a superpower draining beam at the first enemy to use their ultimate, dealing superpower damage equal to 150% of attack and inflicting silence. I wish the silence came before the ultimate. On the target for 4 turns. It's stupid good. Okay, anyway. So DCU Soups is in the legendary and weekly pulls now. Yes. So I'm guessing Guy and Terrific won't be far behind in the selector and stuff. Well, let's see real quick, because now if they're still here, let's check the who's it in the no, it's still not here. They should be going soon, because 11th Street kids are about to be bumped down, so that's just the order. They should be in there really soon. All right, so let's do Steppenwolf. Real quick, I will hit record. Switch up this scene. Wait. They need to have some sort of minor reinforcement event in between. I don't like having to wait roughly 2 months for a chance at older reinforcements. I could agree with that. And it could even be like, for example, I smacked the hell out of my tongue just then. It could even be, for example, a parallax event with that same kind of board, but then in the shop you can buy the other reinforcements, and so then that way you can make a decision on, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't always have to be the new one that has to be the event. It could be the older ones that have an event, but then you can still buy the older ones in the in the shop. I feel like I should get my phone out right now, because there is an error that's happening. I think I might need to ask your guys for forgiveness real quick, because I have to check something now. And hopefully I'm not dropping any frames, so that's a good sign. Um, but yeah, so let's go ahead and do this Steppenwolf thing right fast. So yeah, you no longer have that whole proceed. You no longer have that whole he can't cleave through things. He can't cleave through your death proof, was what I meant to say. Those were the words. Um, I don't know why, but I don't have any interest in the new reinforcement. It sounds really awesome, but I stress so much over crypto that I don't think I care about reinforcement events anymore. Well, that's the how do I put it? I want it. I'm not stressing. I think that needs to be the definition of everything for these games, so that you can maintain your sanity. Because one, there's like poor communication. It can lead to frustration and two, it's a gotcha game. So like stressing to try to get something, you can't force it because it's all based on probability, low probabilities. So like you're not gonna be able to like force yourself into doing something. There's nothing you can do. So like taking the Zen approach, to be fair to what you said, might be the best approach overall, and just be like, you know what? If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm easy. It's cool. I'll be fine. That might be the absolute most mentally healthy approach. Oh, bro. I mean, it is mobile games, and a lot of times the mobile games say that their entire goal is like to, be there on the side, quality of life, and not like stress out people. So if that's the goal, let's not let them stress us out. Is Cyborg any good? What team does he run with? So yeah, we were just talking about that. If I had Cyborg, I would be running him with my block team. I think he's pretty good, but I'm not going to like break myself trying to get him, if that makes sense. Like he is good. He is a good, from what I have seen, he's good. But I am not about to like, oh no, I need to buy this thing and that thing and I need to go ahead and dump all my resources. If he's one of your favorite characters, go for it. Go for it. If he had that same kit but it was the Joker, I would be pulling really hard. But that's more about the Joker than it is about the kit. Right? So this thing is just not working. I never see Cyborg in any team. I don't know. Here's the thing about that. I don't know how much of that is how new / old this game is and how many people are playing it. Does that make sense? Because I don't know how many people actually have him. And not like he's super rare or anything, but I am not at the level of where I'm facing whales. And whales would be the ones who had like, I'm making a stupid number up here, but like 90% of whales are going to have all the legendaries. So then they're going to have more advanced teams. Whereas at my level, where I'm a dolphin, a trout, I spend a little bit of money, not a lot. We are dealing with the 7 legendaries that we have. And then free to play, especially if you're newer, you have 4 legendaries. So there's like a really good chance that you just don't have them. And that's not like any kind of indictment on anything in terms of himself. It's just really like, no, we don't have him. Okay, so let me do these. My computer is not, I think I gotta replace this thing or rebuild it something. I have a 48 Cyborg and he's decent, but my debuff team are not up there enough to use him. Yeah, see, so I think if you ended up developing him more, like as your account goes and as you develop him and other characters, it might be that he is really good. Am I saying God level? No, but like it'd be that he's really good. Yeah, I have 7 legendaries for real. That's what I'm saying. I started playing in late May, early June. I've put a little bit of cash in here, but I'm not about to break my bank over it. I think I have like 7, 8. So, all right, this thing is just not gonna go. So we're gonna have to let it ride. All right, so let's go ahead and start recording. Okay, so I don't know how charming I can be because I'm tired. Here we go. And three, two. So there have been, or has been, a pretty critical change made in Steppenwolf. Now his, I think it's called Cleave, which used to punch through death proof and immunities and still kill you, does not do that anymore. Cross Cleave, that's what the name is. It doesn't do that anymore. So let's see how that changes my approach and our approach to Steppenwolf. Let's get to the video. All right, so I have 13 legendaries. Yeesh. How many do I have? I said 7. I just tossed it out there. Okay, maybe I got more than 7. Well, 10. I have 10 legendaries. Okay. Wait, no, 6, 9 legendaries. That's 6 right here. Plus 3, 9. Yeah, so let's go and do the Steppenwolf thing. Coming back in 3, 2. Hi guys, I'm Gravity here, and this is a DC Rose Collab video. In this video, I am going to go very simply into fighting Steppenwolf. Right now, I want to see how the interaction is with him now that his cross cleave does not like immediately just one-shot kill whoever is there, regardless of whether they have immunity or not. This makes me want to lean into characters like Superman, DCU, Superman, OG, Aquaman. Now that I have him, I don't think I've ever used, I think I used Aquaman against Steppenwolf last week, but, and then Peacemaker, who has the screwdriver helmet on him right now. So first things first, this condition is met, which is, dampen characters with rank 5 or higher type of characters. Okay, so if I took them, they get a bonus, I guess. And then this one here is, requires 0 tanks. Huh? So I'm not allowed to have any tanks on the team. I have to remove the tanks. Yo. Okay. Okay. Y'all want to play this game? All right. Y'all want to play this game? Okay. Okay. 1 second. Play that game. Okay. Okay. No. We cool. No, I'm not even mad. I'm not mad. You're mad. I'm not upset. I'm not irritated. That's you. That's you, bro. I'm cool. I'm easy with it right now. And then here's the other thing, too. Peacemaker's piece right here is for tanks only. So you literally can only use Superman DCU and hope that his immunity is the thing that gets cracked. So then why'd you remove cross cleave in the first place? Yo. So the first week that Brad is saying it, Runes is saying it, Mr. T, or like no Mr. T, but XP, like the first week of the whole no cleaves thing, and you can't use the tanks. If you can't use the tanks, I can't use also the Peacemaker helmet. So then it's the same thing. Superman DCU will be the survivor. Whoop-de frickin' do. All right. Okay. How nice. How nice. All right, let's remove, how do I want to do this? If I'm going to be using superpower damage, that's so lame. If I'm going to be using superpower damage, I still haven't like ranked up my Sinestro yet, but we will do that at some point. We're going to remove you and then put in Kid Flash for the heals. I would like to use his team synergy, but I guess it's better to use his now. Plus, I think his team synergy requires a tank. Let's go ahead and put DCU going first, Raven, then Sinestro. Let's see how the battle goes, and then I can move them around. Yo. Sickasil. Have you tested out Stewart and his counter yet? He is pretty wild in Elseworld. No, I haven't had a chance to test him out yet. I'm looking forward to it. I have him set up. I could take him rank 8, but right now it goes, I got to get Sinestro up to rank 9, Bane to rank 9, and then I'm going to work on Mara and Stewart. So that's the order of operations. I want to see what happens with this cross cleave. Because if he targets Superman DCU, we're good. If he targets Mr. Terrific, we're good because Mr. Terrific can direct it towards Superman DCU. So at least that first cross cleave will be survived. Everything else is obnoxious about this situation. And truth be told, I think this is just them trying to give you the whole, you have Superman, you have all of the Justice Gang. So here's your benefit. So I guess a good amount of damage. I have not seen where he's used cross cleave yet. And he does it to Sinestro immediately. Thank you, Raven. I can't use the Bride, who does revive on herself. Great. Great. I crashed the boss with Superman DCU, Mr. Terrific, Zatanna, Raven, and Constantine. Okay. Well, my Sinestro is stronger than my Constantine. So hopefully that's good. Zatanna was who I was debating between Kid Flash and Zatanna. Those were my two debates. And Zatanna would be a good thing because of the crit that she could put out and help increase damage. And she does provide heals as well. So, wow, he does no damage to us. Other than cross cleave, he doesn't really do damage to us like that. Okay. And now with Raven doing the revive thing, she's already made it past her few turns. So her revive cooldown should be all good to go. So, I mean, it's working. And to be fair, it wasn't the, I was able to do this before anyway, because my roster is relatively deep. So, Napo, not older character, but an older player than me, says do Soups, Mr. T, Sinestro, Raven, and Constantine. So the only thing you've changed is that you have Constantine in over Kid Flash. Okay. Because truth be told, now that I see Kid Flash in here doing the thing, it does not feel like he's necessary. Because aside from Steppenwolf one-shotting whoever, he's not doing that much damage. I say, and then he wipes us all out. He's not doing a stupid amount of damage that I can't recover from. So it's not that bad in terms of that concept. It is that bad. Not that. Being dramatic is fine. It does feel kind of like a gotcha moment. Oh, geez, why does that number even need to be that high when you kill Sinestro? He doesn't have that much health. No, it does feel like kind of bait and switch. What was it called in the movie Lucky Number 11? A very underrated movie, an amazing movie. What was it called in Lucky Number 11? I cannot remember the name of what that bait and switch move was called. But yeah, that. Does Cross Cleave have a longer cooldown now? Maybe. They didn't mention that in the thing. I'm not seeing it. I've seen it pop off twice, and I haven't noticed. I didn't notice it before, but I will, to your point, I will argue, and maybe that was just because I was frustrated that everybody was dying. It did feel like it was going off more previously. Oh, there's that large damage that makes me kind of happy that I do have Kid Flash on the team coming at the end of the battle. To be fair as well, as I'm complaining, I've never done this much damage to Steppenwolf. Ever. I've never done this much damage. So maybe he also got a little bit of like a stat adjustment, to your point also about the cross cleave having a longer cooldown. Maybe there was some other stuff in the background, because right now as I see it, I've never touched this. This is probably close to double. There he goes again. And then she just revives immediately. So he does have a longer cooldown, or not, maybe he doesn't. But it seems as though whenever he does the cross cleave, Raven is already sat there ready to go. Like she's already down for the cause. So if I'm being fair, this is I think almost double whatever I've done at the highest. And not to say like, how do I put it? My account isn't that much bigger than it was last week. So maybe I'm being a negative Nate. Maybe that's me being negative. Maybe it is an improvement and I'm just too stuck on the fact that there's no tanks allowed and I can't, because we did survive the whole thing. We did make it. However, that wasn't an issue for me before per se, but then the cross cleave having to keep up with Raven having to revive people and the heals and whatever else, that could be that those slight changes might have made the difference. All right, we'll put in Constantine real quick, and then we'll call it a video. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. Appreciate the people on stream, too, helping me out, consoling me during my time of like, what is this? All right, so, albeit, I don't want Constantine to go ahead of these people. Okay, ahead of Raven. Let's see, ahead of Raven. We'll put him there. I should have looked at the stats before I closed it up. Yeah, see, Muffin Smasher says he also doubled his previous score too. There might have been something else that happened in the background in his kit that I'm not aware of. I did read through the whole Brother Eye thing. And maybe I only focused on the part of it where it was cross cleave no longer kills through invulnerables. Let me double check. I can do that here while that's running in the background. That I didn't miss something else with regards to stats or something. To be fair, this is what Runes said, although I thought I was doing this before. Steppenwolf is no reduction to superpower damage, and you're using superpower damage except for Kid Flash. And well, now Constantine does have the superpower damage. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. But I was using, well, was I using Mr. Terrific before? No. The last team you saw me have up there was like Aquaman, Superman, etc., etc. So, was I going at him wrong? Yeah, the only thing that changed, Steppenwolf's cross cleave will no longer bypass invulnerability. That's the only thing that changed on this kit. So it could just be as simple as I was misplaying and should have had Mr. Terrific and them boys superpower damage all along. This is the part where I get worried when using Constantine though. When the health is low and I don't have a healer, Mr. Terrific might be able to pull something out of his hat right now. Uh-oh. Let's see. Oh, but it may be Mr. Terrific if he wasn't already at the very back of the order. Oh, man. Yeah. Spag was saying like it feels like he used to use it like almost every time. It felt previously, it felt like he was doing it like, to be fair, like every other turn he was using cross cleave. And last match he used it 3 times. So I guess there's something to that. My score is already up to 131 with Constantine. Thank you, Napo. Already up to 100. Yo, was that the second time he did that or the first time? So did he punch through that invulnerability or nah? Was that the second time he hit Superman DCU like that? I guess I'll figure it out when the video comes back. When I go to edit the video. But I mean, by turn 8, if he was targeting Sinestro or well, he hit Sinestro the first time, right? Or did he? Or am I thinking of the last match? See, I'm too busy talking. I'm just over here chit-chatting. Yeah, see, now this is where the damage comes in and I get bothered. But let's see. Let's give it a minute. Maybe we'll be okay. So the damage is more, I think, in those few rounds. I think I had 185,000 before. That seems like a waste of an ultimate. Uh-oh. So I may not make it to the end of the battle, but I probably will have a higher score. Unless he decides to do cross cleave like now. Let's go ahead and move this up. So please subscribe. If you don't like it, hit subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. There's Mr. Terrific popping back up, I think. Okay, yeah. So now it's kind of outpacing Raven. But we are at a new personal best, though. So it does work. So if you got him, shout out to Napo for the advice. Ooh, that took out everybody. Ooh, we didn't make it. But we have a new higher score. So if you want to try to survive a little bit longer, you put in Kid Flash over Constantine. Other than that, see, look, now I don't even get my personal best. What y'all doing to me? Other than that, use Superman, DCU, Mr. Terrific, Sinestro, and Raven. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Oh, yes, he didn't record my 190. I'm okay with that. I'll go back to it. And in fact, I think I can do skip battle and just do it that way. All right, so no tanks, BS. Not looking forward to dealing with that. Well, like so far, it looks like it is not a headache at all. Not a headache at all. The headache that came from this was the fact that now I have to run skip battle again. I'll do it when I'm cooking breakfast, and just try to get that 190 one more time. Good thing I took Constantine up to rank 9, right? I'll take him up to rank 10 eventually. There's no rush for that. There are so many fun characters right now because of those changes that they made. It's almost like led me to not be. It probably has led me to be not as irritated with this whole cyborg situation now. Now let the anger flow through you. Are there only 3 damping characters, and all 3 are the ones are not everybody has? There are only 3 damping characters. Yes, that's true. Apparently, they only require you to use one. Oh, it says 190 here though, so I don't have to do this again. So why is that? You know what? I don't care. I'm gonna keep it pushing. So. I was just answering. Yeah, there's only 3 damping characters, so and you need at least 1, which feels like, but I guess they're making the assumption that you should have at least unlocked Guy Gardner or Mr. Terrific by now, which I guess they've been around for a minute. I don't know though. This game always wants to tease us. They update the invulnerable thing now. You can't use it. Yeah, they bait and switch. Steppenwolf is no reduction. I double my previous scores too. Now let the anger flow through you. I'm not as angry. I was all set to be upset. And I think actually one thing I should check while I'm going through the Steppenwolf thing is there a mechanic in his kit for his cross cleave that means that he would use it more often or not? Execute instant this description, burn, escalation, upon second revive, chance for frantic. That's just him hitting harder after he revives. Tough armor, physical damage reduction, HP 0, he will reset the proportion to HP. 4th revive, physical, okay. So there's that. Superman has physical damage reduction. So they don't really have anything in his kit that specifically says like, I've changed my action, so therefore the cross cleave is not happening as often. So I don't know if it really is like anecdotal and I just felt like it was happening all the time because it was hard to keep up with, or if it is actually a change. Confront ultimate kill outright. Blah, blah, blah. All right, so nope, there's nothing that says that. I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and make this other cup of coffee, and then I'll be right back. I just gave Steppenwolf a shot myself, and that was not bad at all. They definitely extended the... It feels like it. Yeah, exactly. Everybody's almost doubled their score. So that one change, somehow, some way, I feel like they did more changes, like you're saying, Spike. And everybody, I think they've done other stuff. And I'm not complaining. Do that. That's cool. I'm cool with it. I'm cool. Because now I'm hitting harder on him than I'm doing on his minions before him. So I ain't mad at it. I need to. I'm not going to waste the diamonds on here. I want to, but that's me being impatient. Let's go back here. Cool. A lot of the league tokens and this and that I do need as well. Because right now, if I can get Nightwing up to the next level, I need 50. If I can get him up to the next level, then everybody on my roster goes to 280, and I can get past this 4715, which they say is easy, but I don't believe them. Let's go here for Troubled Waters. I think I can get one more super encrypted token from the base shop if I get to 300. All right. Okay. Lap decorations. Nobody's buying that. League shop. I have enough to get epic, but I don't think I'm gonna have to examine that more. Elseworld. Oh, that's what I wanted to check. That's it. I want to see how many elite frags I am away from ranking him up. Where I'm at now. It's still only at 280. So I need 220. Where am I getting 220 from? If I bought those super encrypted tokens, I would have 220, but I should not. No complaint here. Definitely happy with it. Might actually be 4 personal rewards this week. Exactly. So like it was one of the starting off. There was a journey in that video. I started off like excited, disappointed, happy. So yeah, that's the full roller coaster of emotions for video gaming. Let me go make this cup of coffee I've been talking about. Use max 10K. Use max 13K. So I would be at 23. I would still need another 27 in order to do it. Okay. And we do have this convergence running right now. Could I get past it if I can use heroes? Which Aquaman is in the squad. Mara could be removed. I do have a Wonder Woman here that I rented out to take care of one of the main story nodes. Thanks, Kal-El. All right, I'm gonna think on that. So, guys, I will be right back. Make a coffee check on my daughter, and I'll be back in like 5 minutes. In the meantime and in between time, during our intermission, please enjoy Elite Arena. I did redo my Elite Arena teams too. I haven't done Elite Arena for this season though. Let's move you up, right? And you can stay the same, Constantine. Boo. There's not a flash or anything. You know what? Let's move you here. Probably a bad idea. All right, guys. I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. My head motion ain't even going because my neck hurts. Here we go. All right. So let's go ahead and push through this. I didn't even adjust the teams. I was just trying to hurry up and get something running. So I think this is like my quote unquote radio training when I was in college. You guys probably know already if you watch the channel that I did like college radio, like FM, Weagle, WGL, WEGL, Weagle radio, Auburn University, War Damn Eagle. What's up? And there was this whole thing of like no dead time. That's also why that's why I'm also like very insistent upon like trying to get audio from the game to be like slightly there in the background. But I also have kind of translated that over, or tried to, sometimes I get to being too talkative, translate that over to like also a visual thing of where I don't like it if it's just me, and I do it all the time, and I got to train myself to be better, of where it's like I have just nothing going on the screen and I'm talking. That feels like dead air time to me, and that at minimum, if I'm talking about something else in the background should be going. That's how I feel. So yeah, that's why I try to have something going when I leave. Anywho, over explanation of something that you genuinely don't care about. This one. So we got the Steppenwolf done. I did not do a Kid Flash video. I did a Constantine video and a Bane video. I could still do the Bride. Honestly, this might just be fun for you guys to watch. Let's see, this one. Although Flash Beam, I wish we had preset teams that we could save. Please add that to the game. Calendar, preset teams. Or not preset teams, but saved teams, saved squads, saved formations, whatever. Just so I could save this and then make another team and then save it. All I need is like 5 slots. Granted, other games give you like 100, but you give me a good, those 100, honestly, they end up getting lost. You give me a good 5 that I could just go through. It's good. All right, so here's where my argument or my disagreement or my like thought process comes in. Flash is going to try to do stiff. I'm going to be like, no, Flash, don't do that. Preset teams and preset gear loadouts. Please and thank you. 100%. Listen to GTA. Anyway, so previously, this would be what I would do because I like using him even without his team synergy because he puts a silence on whoever's in the middle. Zatanna's there. Nah, he does stupid damage. So much damage. So having him on the squad is cool. Flash is over there. The best counter to Flash is Nightwing and Ocean Master, as you guys know, if you've watched this channel at all. The heal situation coming from Aquaman, Zatanna, and Kid Flash are going to make sure that and actually, let's have fun with this. Let's have fun. Let's have some fun. I don't care if I win or not. We're going to put in Nightwing. We're going to put in Ocean Master. The idea here is the more Nightwing gets hit, the more heals you're going to get from Ocean Master, which then sets off Bane. Once Bane gets 30 stacks of that health thing that he's doing, he will then have a 0 count for his ultimate, and he can just stun every other turn, basically. Kid Flash is there to also give heals and provide support. Kind of obvious what Aquaman is there for, because, you know, God. Let's put you here. Because then once this becomes a 0, he just keeps going in the front row whenever his cooldown's over. Honestly, in the back row too. And then theoretically or like practically, Ocean Master's ultimate becomes first in the order because his ultimate doesn't cost anything anymore. All right, so let's see that in action and hope I don't get wrecked by Wonder Woman since everybody on that side is agile. I'm assuming Wonder Woman's going to destroy us. If she doesn't destroy us, if she doesn't get us in the first, and Aquaman is able to like do something with it. So yeah, you see there's already 5 stacks over there on Bane because of the blocks from 6, Please, 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 please. Oh, we all survived that. All the heals 9. She's about to get a bunch of weakened too. Please. What are we doing over here? Why does she hit so soft? I guess this. I guess that. But I mean, it's level 3 million. But then again, it's not like everyone else. Okay, so look at all the stuns out there from the Batmobile taking the shine away from Bane. Don't you forget about me. Said the Batmobile. Is this open or no? Okay. What's up, Lionel? Bane is so much fun right now. And it does take it's but here's the thing, Bane is a look at all that. He went from 15 to 29 because Flash decided to do something stupid and run and hit everybody. Everybody gets blocked, not to mention Aquaman is in a block set. And so now Bane is already up to a stack of 30. And if you look at his ultimate cooldown, which can't remember who said that yesterday, but thank you so much for reminding me. It might have been Spike. Now his ultimate cost is 0. So anytime this is not on cooldown, he's gonna go. That lifesteal change was huge for Bane. Huge, I tell you, huge. And now he just gets to stun because it doesn't cost anything. I saw that. I saw that because then her ultimate at that point only costs 1. Why do you take it off auto? At that point, I would leave it on auto. Oh, because it costs 2, but there's no cooldown. That's right. I'm sorry. You're right. And so she's eating all the ultimate points up alive. Yeah. Every time something pops off. Sorry, I remember reading that. So yeah. I guess I'll take 0 cost over zero cooldown. I'll take 0 cost over 0 cooldown because his ultimate only has a 2-turn cooldown anyway, Bane. So that's like it's just every other turn he's doing it for no cost. With Jessica Cruz, that does eat. It's the same thing with like having characters that are at like 2 ultimate cost and like a low cooldown, like Deathstroke. Because then they eat, and then those who have like really, really big cooldowns, like Bride or Lex when he gets going, because then it becomes you're blocking others' ultimates. So then I have to run you manually, and I just still don't like doing the manual, to be honest. But you're blocking other things. You're blocking my blessings, dog. I'm trying to. So anyway, let us keep pushing in Arena. I'm having fun with this for the moment. This just might be the squad for me. Is there a Wonder Woman over there? Probably. Yep, right there. And then we have Sinestro. I'm going to just run this. Let's just see. I cannot get this frog out of my throat, whatever it is. You have Hal and you want him to be able to melt faces. Who do you have do you have the Lantern Gauntlet? I happen to pull mine the other. Ah, no. She took out Aquaman. That's not fun. Who told you were allowed to do that, Wonder Woman? Damn, lady. Why would you do that to us? We were over here having a good time. And now Kid Flash is stunned? Oh, no. I wish I could restart this battle. Wish I could restart the battle. Anyway, do you have that artifact, the gauntlet? I just pulled it randomly. I was actually trying to save for it, but I pulled it randomly, and now it is on Jessica Cruz. Haven't had a chance to use it because I still haven't like developed Jessica Cruz yet, and I want to put it on John Stewart the second I get him up to rank 8 because I think it'll benefit from him a lot more than from Jessica Cruz. But then Jessica Cruz will become an amazing damage dealer. I have the gauntlet on Jess right now. Mega Rod on Hal. Sometimes I'm not using Wonder Woman. I'll let Hal use the lasso. Really? Why would you put Hal with the lasso over Wonder Woman? That's curious. Or is it just because you want to run lanterns together? But Hal is only rank 8, badge 30, and he's hanging with level 40 and up. That's good. Yeah, I mean, well, that's the thing. That's just well-developed gear, but then that should be the case. All right, so his ultimate count is down to 0 again. All of them folks got bleeds. Can we go ahead and get the cooldown up off of his ultimate so he can stun everybody again? Bunch of weaken on Wonder Woman, so she's doing nothing at the moment. Aquaman falling early, not nearly as detrimental as I thought it would be. And now Bane's going to do his ultimate, stun everybody. So much fun. So much fun. If Wonder Woman's down on the board, gotcha. So much fun. And then Bane's just going to keep doing that. Oh no, you stunned Kid Flash. Now Kid Flash, what was it? There's someone who purges it. Oh yeah, if a Kid Flash's team synergy is up. Oh, but it purges silence, not stun. I keep confusing that. I switched the lasso back. The Mega Rod seems to work fine though. Okay. Oh, Wonder Woman's out of the paint, so all you have is like, oh well, Nightwing versus. Yeah, we're good. We will be okay. We gonna be all right. Totally fine. Yeah, this is. I need to go ahead and get Bane up to rank 9, dog. I need to go ahead and get Bane up to rank 9. It's nothing to play with. Nothing to play with. Fun times. All right, so what I'm going to do right now is go back and try to work. Well, I guess I can do these real quick. Collect this real quick. I really, really, really want to find a way to get the other 200 fragments that I need. I can do Elseworld now as well and just burn through that as fast as possible. Bet. Cool, that's 250 there. If I do another, I would get more of the titanium if I complete the rest of these things. Let's go ahead and do Elseworld real quick. We'll just burn through Elseworld. I was looking for, well, I guess Sinestro's fine. Him. All right, so I want to see what Jon Stewart is doing. Because it, like, 2 people have mentioned how great he's been. So I want to see, all right now, Brad, you have a good night. Let's put Jon Stewart in. Bet. All right, cool. I wonder if he's as much of a monster whenever. And you know what? No, let's do it the pure form, and then I'll do it again at the end. So the pure form. What in the world is wrong with me? We'll do it like this. He apparently hits harder than every other piece of PvE content. Let's see what Jon Stewart's looking like. Let's see. Oh no, we're good. Okay. So now Jon Stewart is set up, countering every time somebody gets touched. Touching up, folks. Oh, for each one, he's touching them up. Oh no. Just jabs to the face. Whop. Jabs to the face. Dog. That was yeah. Okay. Damn. See, DC Worlds Collide. If you do watch this, I know you don't. If you do watch this, that is how you do a brother eye recalibration. It is amazingly fun. It is so much more fun. Or like those characters are so much more fun. And you didn't have to nerf anybody. Like you made some minor changes, some adjustments. You moved a little bit to the left and to the right. You zigged a little bit. You zagged a little bit. And this has made a lot of fantastic improvements. So as much as I will complain about the problems, I will also say kudos, big thumbs up on a lot of the reworks, rebalancings, however you want to call it, that you did. So big thumbs up there. You've made some characters much more playable, much more fun without denigrating or destroying or, nerfing others. Awesome. So you make those characters more fun, and there will be other characters that like fall off just cause now I got Jon Stewart I can put in, so then I'm not gonna use Bizarro for example, like whatever that's gonna be. But that is the decision that should be made. That we're like, well, he's better, so I guess I'll stop using you now and use you, as opposed to like, oh, I loved using Lex and now he sucks, so I guess now I have to use Grodd. Grodd's good, but you know what I'm saying, like. It's a different process. It makes us feel more satisfied. It's the same thing, theoretically, but just one is in the negative and one is in the positive. Okay, so him and Superboy be throwing hands on folks. I have him in my Baby Burn team with Bizarro on the front line, Superboy, and Starfire in the back. Damn, I was gonna say something, but now you can't. But that would be a fun team. If you had Aquaman, I would put him in the back middle. That way, in case anything does go funky, then he does get some extra immunity. For him and Bizarro, actually. Tanks take less damage. Or they increase their damage by 100. What are you saying to me? What are you saying? We'll take Dr. Fate. I need to use him more anyway, and there's no burns. I need to do Dr. Phosphorus actually as well, but I only have him ranked 7 right now. Dr. Phosphorus's priorities have dropped so far. I have a lot of characters I can rank now, and I'm running into the issue of like gold and frags. That's the other plus side, DC Worlds Collide developers, is that now because of what you did with Jon Stewart and Star Sapphire and Lifesteal, it's affected Bane, it's affected Star Sapphire, affected Jon Stewart, it affected Constantine. Now I have characters that I want to rank up, and so I'm like, oh, well, I got to get the elite shards. I got to do this. I got to do that. You're more likely to get people to spend based on doing it this way. Now, I'm not gonna at the moment, but this is the right path. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Aquaman is headlining my sacrifice team with Mara. I could see that. He's the only legendary I have on my account at the moment, but I was blessed. Dude, if he's the only one, he's a good one. He is a good one. He can make you happy. He can definitely make you happy. Put a ring on it. I can't clear the boss on chapter 30 in System Recovery without tactical. The boss is Flash and Kid Flash. Yeah, but that's Nightwing and Ocean Master. Bloodsport. That's my go-to team for them. I have a problem when they say I can't use Agile against them. Then I have an issue. But as long as I can use Ocean Master and Nightwing, everybody else, Zatanna for the crits, everything else is just easy. Yeah, I have a bunch of, I don't know what I have a bunch of. Oh, but I said I needed to do this. You know what? No, let's be cute. Let's be cute. Let's be cute. Let's see. This one right here is a little bit less powerful. Be careful with Starfire. Her whole kit is bugged. Oh, okay. Well, at least if it's bugged, not like how would that be offensive? But if it's bugged, good, then I can wait. When they fix it, then I'll do it. My Ocean Master is rank 5. Oh, you may want to work on that. Because that's the counter that I think of immediately when I think of them. I'm trying to let me marinate on other counters. Well, if you can't use tactical, then you but I want to see this though. Your mighties, your DCUs, your Wonder Woman, I'm trying to think of a mighty damage dealer that isn't a legendary. Are there not any really good epic? Oh, Batman for sure. Let's run this. I want to see if Jon Stewart just like wreck shop in this whole thing. Counter. Get off me. Oh my God, I feel like Jon Stewart just like, off me. Hit him, off me. And look at how much shield he gave to himself. Am I going to have to make Jon Stewart a higher priority? I can't make him a higher priority right now. What is he doing? I don't even have room on my roster for this guy. He is epic. I gotta be honest. I've never seen Doctor Strange. That is cool. Granted, it was all buggy and choppy, so I need to see it on my phone. That was cool. I like that. In terms of creative, I've never seen anything like that before, at least from this game. I don't have space. I got Bride, who's killing it. I got Superman, OG Superman. I got Superman DCU, who like I know he's not a tank, but I count him as one. I got Peacemaker, he's like in the I think I put Bride over Peacemaker now actually, but he's good. He's really, 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 really good. I ain't got space for no John Stewart, and now that I'm thinking about Peacemaker, I would rather use John Stewart than Peacemaker. Brought out the SMG. I'd rather take. He's doing this by himself. I'd rather take John Stewart than Peacemaker. I think if I can put the the screwdriver helmet on him and give him additional immunity because he is a tank. He might be nuts. He might legit be insane. Look at how much shield he has, plus 2 cloak. You're not taking him down. I love when he does that. I'm not even a guns dude, but I love when he does that. I don't know why. Yeah. Honestly, he is basically saying you better make space. Yeah, how did I die? I didn't die. That's a bug. Hey guys, recorded a bug. Just so you know. I'm not gonna face him now that I know he's a monster. Yeah, nothing happened. They just okay. Well, we'll just do skip battle because we know tank versus tank. Penguin still sucks. So yeah, I wonder if I want. He can't. But it'd be funny if I could solo this entire Elseworld with John Stewart. Mighty, we can do that. Lifesteal plus, yeah, we'll do that. Seeing as how he's mighty. Just got done discussing that. We're not facing him at all. Get away. He scares me now. Oh, John Stewart scares me now. Like, get the hell away from me, dog. I want no problems. I don't want no problems. You can take my chain. I don't even want it. Ran out of turn meter. I didn't even notice that. Thank you. I don't even want my chain. See, he went in there by himself and took out Damian Guy Gardner, brought Kid Flash to have health, and then yes, I'm happy with John Stewart, and he still survived. Should I be recording this? He still survived. Yo, wait. I'm gonna record this. He ran out of turn meter again. He didn't die. I'm recording this right now because something is happening with John Stewart that makes me feel like dude might be a legendary in disguise. I have gone through Elseworld right now. John Stewart does not have any kind of because it's Elseworld, so he doesn't have anything on him, right? In the last battle, I had 3 characters. Or the battle before last, I have 2 characters fall. So then in the last battle, what I usually do is I just run the battle in Elseworld until everybody dies. I use one of the adrenaline shots and then keep it pushing, right? So now 2 characters died. I had Dr. Fate, Zatanna, and John Stewart. If I can, I might download the content from the stream because the stream is watching this with me. Let's run it. Let's see what happens. John Stewart, like Dr. Fate fell, Zatanna fell, John Stewart was still there. Shooting, taking care of business. He ran out of turn meter with Penguin, so I was quote unquote defeated. But then when I came back in, he was there, of course. Fine. He took out Penguin pretty fast. I have him here by himself, as you can see. I started the battle against 5 people, right? Lost, and I was like, okay, cool. Now I got to revive. I'm glad I didn't do that because it wasn't that he was killed. He didn't fall. He just ran out of time again. So that was the quote unquote defeat. He's still up and nice and healthy. And so now I think he should fall now, but I'm gonna take it off skip battle and I wanna see what happens here. Because he may be stupid. He may be his health bar is full. Like look at how he took out Kit. He you do not want these problems. Now to be fair, right now he does have a few boons up, one of which is also the additional life steal and damage for Mighty. However, he's been doing this since we started. Don't say that. Don't say that. They didn't overcorrect nothing. Keep Jon Stewart the way he is. I love him. Leave him alone. Leave that man alone. But he is wrecking shop. And right now I have this kind of order of things that I need to do, quote unquote, need to do. Do Sinestro, then do Bane. Bane is a monster now too. However, the issue I have with Jon Stewart before this, which I like the character, but his kit wasn't great. But the issue I already had where I wasn't even worried about it was I have Peacemaker, I have OG Superman, I have Bride. So right there are 3 legendary mighty tanks. He's gonna probably run. No, maybe he'll kill him. But so that means that he doesn't really have a place on my roster at the moment. But if Buddy is doing this, where he is soloing nodes with no gear, and granted it is Elseworld, and like I said, there are boons, but this doesn't happen with other characters. I'm scared to even put this video out because I don't want them to change this. I want this to stay like this forever. This should be my future. Like this should be what it is. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna skip battle here because I assume he's gonna win unless it's just him and Phantom Stranger just want to go back and forth for the next ever. All right, cool. So Phantom Stranger dies, and now I'm gonna grab a boon. I'm gonna grab a character because I'm at the 8th like level or whatever of this Elseworld. And then I'm going to try to solo the next node with him again. Man legit said, don't need a team, just give me a gun. For sure. I'm going to increase his attack. Because why not? And then we'll go in here. Support. When an ally's basic attack deals damage for the first time, unleash a magical blah, blah, blah. Sure. Let's do that. Why not? I will take him again in case he dies. I will say this. There's something very fun. I'm going to go up against Weasel. I'm going up against them. Weasel does damage for real, though. Yeah, I'm going to go up against them. There's shields here. He's going to give... it should be difficult. It should be very difficult for him to get through this. And I don't expect him to. But it's kind of dumb right now. I don't want to see. You miss a tank allies, increase damage by HP percentage. Yeah, I did miss out on that one. That might be too much. Okay. Let's see. I'm not going to skip battle. I want to see him in action. Oh, Weasel, you shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that, Weasel. Two-Face, why would you do that? I thought you wanted to live. Why would you do that? Oh, man. The problem that we're going to run into here, I already know what the problem is that he's not going to be able to get to his ultimate in time. So we're going to fall. However, he's wrecking shop already. I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna revive these characters. I'm gonna do this again, and I'm gonna show you Jon Stewart. And then I'm gonna take him rank 5, rank 8, and then go ahead and I have to find a place for him on my roster. Honestly, I could run him again solo like this just to see what would happen if he would take any of them out. Why not? Why not? I'm impressed. Why not? See what Buddy does. Bye-bye, Weasel. Pop goes the Weasel, dog. It's gonna be the same result. It's gonna be the same result, but I'm just getting this damage in right now. So basically, I think it's a 40% chance that gets increased of him countering whenever an ally is attacked, and he is his own ally, I guess, right? So you can use both Jon Stewarts they gave us. It's a travesty. I would love if they let me use both John Stewarts right there. I would honestly, one on one, like maybe not, but if I had two running at the same time, he cleared out one of the characters. If I had two, oh yeah, I have to do the revive here first now. If I had two of them, I think I could just walk through Elseworld. I think I could. I have faith in that. There's a John Stewart. We'll put you guys in. You really don't matter. Zatanna, give him crit. Why not make him stronger? We'll take out Guy Gardner. We'll pull her back. We'll put in Frankenstein. Dr. Fates, and that should all be good, right? Cool. So let's see this work. Oh my goodness. I just did Aquaman, John Stewart, Zatanna, Terrific, and Cyborg. That sounds amazing. That sounds like a good team. So John Stewart is up here, cocked, ready to go. Frankenstein takes him. Ooh, Frankenstein, what are you doing? Why are you stealing the show, sir? Why are you stealing the show, sir? If he gets in a fight with Ocean Master, is it just a back and forth tennis match, each taking turns countering? Truth be told, that would be interesting to watch. That would be, if I could somehow set that up, I would. That would be one of those. I would watch that. I would want to know what happens there. Because they're both just going to be countering back and forth. The only problem with that scenario is that Ocean Master doesn't counter when you hit him. But John Stewart does. So by the time the teams get whittled down, it may be that John Stewart's going to stand above Ocean Master because every time Ocean Master hits him, he'll counter. But when he hits Ocean Master won't counter to him. Well, let's take on the people who I said I had OG Superman. I said I had Bride. I said to the chat, like, DCU runs as a good tank. So why not? Let's just see what's up. This is just a random haphazard video about John Stewart. I will do a full-on guide, but I was so impressed by what was happening here that I just recorded it, and I'm just going to put it out as a random video. I don't even know if I'm going to put a thumbnail on this thing. Thank you guys for watching. I guess I have to do it that way. I didn't expect it to last this long. Oh, he fell. I'm going to need you to go ahead and not... Come on. I want to see. He's got lifesteal on him. Well, that's from the boon for Elseworld. He has silence on him. That's a problem because we want to get that ultimate out. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Dr. Fate. Dr. Fate did something there. No, I'm really impressed with John Stewart and how he's performing. Really. I cannot wait to actually work and develop on. Bane is already ranked 8, so taking him ranked 9 isn't going to be a problem. So I'm going to just Bane is going to be the next one. And I'm already almost there with Sinestro. So John Stewart, did John Stewart just hop? Did John Stewart just hop Mara in the order? Am I going to put him above Mara in terms of my priorities now? It's possible. Oh, sorry, Superman. You weren't allowed to hit Guy Gardner. Oh, sorry, Superman DCU. You weren't allowed to hit me. Bride, what do you think you're doing? Bride is much improved, too. I need to do her kit. Yeah, they have the new Bride in there, so I need to do her kit. Like, he's doing... I mean, I know you're saying him fall now, but he's doing so much damage going back at them every time they hit when they counter. Ocean Master, I mean, granted, to be fair, again, we're in Elseworld. That hit, we're in Elseworld. So to be fair, it's different levels of damage. Your kit, your gear, everything else is different. But the idea that this guy is doing this is insane to me. Whenever Ocean Master counters, his damage, as much as I have him built up, I don't think it's doing that. Not against legendaries. It's not doing that. Yeah, you were still doing the damn thing. You can disappear. All right, so we'll skip through. I'll take him against one more team, and then we'll call it. Oh, Frankenstein fell down. Oh, no. I wish I could put my second John Stewart there. Oh, my goodness. And Arena is going up against double their power and smoking them debuffs. Jeez. Bleed, no. Cast the ultimate, nope. Because they lose, not sacrifice HP. This is, John Stewart is different. He is different now. This team, okay. This might be arrogance. I don't think that team has a chance right there. I don't think that team has a chance. Who I put? Okay, God Garden. I don't care if you fall or not. I don't think that team has a chance. Real talk. So yeah, I've talked about Jon Stewart for 12 minutes on just like showing off what he does with his Brother Eye rework. It is absolutely fantastic. Also, but like I said, I'll do a full guide on him. But also bear in mind, this is in Elseworld, so things are slightly different. I do have different buffs from the boons that will make that will improve my team. I don't have the gear, so that's an advantage. One of the minuses is, oh my word, look how much shield he has right now. But I also don't have. Dr. Fate did the business, but I also don't have like the gear that I would want on him. So that kind of like not balances itself out, but balances itself out to where there's the advantage of the boons, but there is the disadvantage of not having the kits that I want. The buffs are going to be a little bit more powerful than the gear, I guess, depending on what kind of gear I can find to put on him. But it is absolutely, let's just do that. At the start, decrease enemy attack and crit damage. Sure, let's have it so that our tank doesn't get hit as hard. Detonate this, dealing damage burn, increase damage by 40% when attacking an enemy in the back row. Let's do that, seeing as how he's going to counter to enemies in the back row. None of you matter. I like Harley Quinn. And so this will be the final battle. Going up against all of... Didn't we already fight them once? Let's see. Yeah, it feels like I missed out on the opportunity to use Frankenstein. Because he definitely can't do it now. Or I definitely can't do it now. Let's see how this goes. These are all legendaries. I have 2 legendaries, 3 epics. But the main feature of this show is going to be Jon Stewart. This threw off my video schedule. There was something else I wanted to record. And I said, let's do Elseworld real quick because that's just something to get out of the way for me now. I usually just skip it, but then I saw Jon Stewart, heard about all the talk. All right, cool. Let's do this. Bruh. Anytime they touch somebody, go ahead and do that. I think that's bye-bye to Hal Jordan right there. Oh, man. Oh, and then Dr. Fate will finish him off. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Dog, what on earth is that? What in the actual... Dog. Okay. What's this? Okay. That's left me like with a bunch of thoughts in my head, but actively speechless. Because now I don't know what the hell to do. Let's run Evo Falls one time. Didn't I beat her? Oh no, it was last night before I went to bed. I'm stuck. Doesn't matter, just hurry up. I'm stuck. He has me bent right now. I have no idea. Oh, that's nice. Lord of mercy. Okay, let me figure out the the plan was to get, okay, yeah, the plan was to get more. Well, the more titanium does help for us getting up to level 260. Quick collect. No. I'm not. I'm far from done with the reinforcement event. That's going to be one of those down to the last day thing. I got lucky on the first board. I'm on the 3rd board now. And then I have another week. So hopefully, I'm done with the board for now. So hopefully I will get this one. The first board I got really lucky. Like the second or third turn, I got it. So fingers crossed. John Stewart. It still has me like, what? Does that mean that I have to redo my top epics, my top 10 epics, based off of what I just saw, and after I have to develop them first just to see. You know what I mean? But that could put him in the top 10, top five. That could put him like in the top five. Mr. Terrific, Kid Flash, Judo Master. He would be above Nightwing if it continues like this. And then Nightwing would be the fifth. Ocean Master would drop two. Off the top of my head without looking. That's how I would have it. I think I still need like 300. I could 200. Sorry, I could use my whatchamaface. Yeah, I still need 205. I could use all of my Elseworld credits to get this. Some of these. Doing 10 would have only gotten me 100. So doing this many only give me like 50 or something like that. Or make a top 10 without team synergies. Top 10 epics after Brother Eye update. Yeah, I just did one. I'm going to have to do it. Now without team synergies. I think team synergies are very important and need to be acknowledged. Because the top 10 list is really for like, not newer players, but like just newer mid-game players to be like, these are who I like and why. So like the team synergy is a part of that. And now that you mentioned team synergy, that means that I think I have to put Weasel in the top 5 and push Nightwing out. Because Weasel also cracks skulls. And actually, he was doing that before the Brother Eye recalibration. Ouch. So, man. A pause has been knocked into me. Let me go over here to King's Duties because I still want to get. And the 8-year-old still the 8-year-old inside of me is still laughing at King's Duties. Wait. Oh, featured recruitment. His featured recruitment. You jerk. His featured recruitment. How much longer does this thing last? Much longer is his event? 17 hours. I won't be able to get that last encrypted token, so we won't even try to push for it. Next, and I have to get off in about 10 minutes so I can cook breakfast. So who was I originally going to do? I did the Steppenwolf video. I was going to do the short, but I'll do that after the fact. I didn't do Bride yet, but Bride is going to be a full-on guide, and I guess I'll do the guides tomorrow. I'll finish the guides, or not finish, but I'll do some more guides tomorrow. But a top 10 list, I can't properly do the top 10 list, though, until I put more investment into John Stewart. That's the problem. I have every bit of the shards I would need to take him up to rank 8. However, with Sinestro as a legendary, getting this ability, this skill right here, damage increases 230%. The duration of debuffs debuffs added extends to 3 rounds. And that would be these 3 debuffs that were added. John Stewart might be worth it, though. I wouldn't be able to take him up to rank 8 anyway. I don't have enough leaf shards. So let me go ahead and just shut that thought process down. And then for Bane, I could rank him up to 9. See, this is what happens when you do a proper, like, Brother Eye, rework, whatever. Now there's so many characters I want to play with and having fun with that I'm going to have to make these decisions. And I'm not upset about that at all. All right, so. Yeah, Star Sapphire did, but someone just mentioned, and I think Star Sapphire's buff was good, but the thing that really helped Star Sapphire is the fact that lifesteal counts as heal now. So all that heal received damage that she does is way better. So because she can gather more heals because lifesteal counts as heals now. Problem is, someone said that her kit is really bugged, so I'm just putting her to like the side right now until they fix those bugs. Okay. Like something's in my eye. Why do I still have this red dot? What is down here that I haven't opened up yet? This thing, don't nobody care. Oh, and I can do the convergence thing right now. How many of the I did not get enough to put that up by 50,000. So I will go to convergence. I will run it through convergence a little bit. Then I will call it a video. Let's go ahead and do this real fast. Start this. Yeah, her whole kit is bugged. She does not get the damage increase from heal, nor does she get the ultimate cost reduction. Actually, no damage increase from heal. And actually, I could be running this while I'm writing this stuff down. I have Mara up here. I am not confident in this at all. I want Judo Master in here so he can put the silence over there on Poison Ivy. Heals, of course. Batman damage. I could run my Wonder Woman, not Kal-El's Wonder Woman up there. The Bride is an anti-hero. She's doing well as a tank as well. Let me marinate on that. I'm going to run this first. I think there are options here for me to be able to get through this. It is stupid that Wonder Woman's going to be fourth in this order. Let's put Batman there. Let me not get too cute. All right. And then no ult reduction. Oh no, her stun is amazing. I was using Star Sapphire's stun like in certain cases, especially as my account was getting like more and more mature and I was having more and more characters. There was a point of where I would plug in Star Sapphire just so that she could stun a specific character because that was valuable enough for me to give up that roster spot because she would just do that, stun them, we're good. And then everything else would fall into place. So she is a good character, and if her buff is any indication of what she might be, like if she does get like if the buff does matter, you know what I mean? Like if it does just become a really, really good character, then I mean, I don't know if I put her in top 10, but that stun would be like a top 10 ability. Does that make sense? Whereas like this is something that will definitely help everybody. Stop it. Stop it. Damn it. Do I need to put in like OG Superman or something? Oh, but I think that Judo Master can take. Oh no, not if. Okay, I was gonna say I think Judo Master can take out Poison Ivy, but not if she does that. Or restart. Thank you guys for watching. Should I switch your positions? Should I take Wonder Woman out? Just let Batman do the damn thing? Let's see. Run her with Nightwing and Stewart. I would disagree. I would run her with Zatanna, Kid Flash, Aquaman. Those are your three heals right there. And then maybe another damage dealer. Maybe Jon Stewart then, yeah. Maybe then Jon Stewart I would do. That would be a fun team. No, it would be Jon Stewart or Bane. It could be Bane and Jon Stewart because Bane benefits from the heals received and so does Star Sapphire. So then those two would both get a bonus from having like Aquaman and Kid Flash like running with them. And I could just sit there and just stun all day. Fun times. Everybody's getting School of Fish right now. All of you are in danger. Okay. Judo Master finna take 2 out. Well, he took out Penguin at least. Clayface finna fall. So did Aquaman. Oh, stop it. Stop it, bro. Alright, so we'll heal up a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna try to run. Right now, though, my Star Sapphire is at rank 5, so that's the other problem too. Star Sapphire rank 5, John Stewart rank 5. I got to get them up. I have got to get them up. Well, actually, with Star Sapphire, like I said, I'm just gonna like let wait on her because of all the bugs in her kit. But once she does get going, hopefully they wait like a week or two. For me being selfish, and then I'll go at it. Let's see. Is Wonder Woman the issue or Superman the issue? I think Superman is the issue here. And maybe if I put in Zatanna, that would fix the problem. I want to build this team. Penguin, I would put John Stewart in over Penguin, especially given what we just saw. Robin, Damian, you mean? Poison Ivy and Two-Face, what do you think of this team? It depends on what else you have. I'm not a big fan of Poison Ivy or Two-Face. And not because I'm not a fan of Poison Ivy, but because they only have two other Poison characters, and they're Scarecrow and Penguin. So I guess now I understand why you want the Penguin in there with Scarecrow. Two-Face, I do like. I don't have a problem with him. He just fell off my roster. I do like the lifesteal that he provides. Now. So I won't say anything's wrong with that. Play around with it for a little bit and see if you can get it to work. I don't want my biases coloring your approach. Try it out, see what happens, and if it don't go, it don't go. I'm gonna start Sapphire in my SAC team. The stun is nuts. It is a really good stun. Who else? I don't have any like noteworthy tactical. Well, I do have one guy. Although I do not think that this would work with him here. We'll try this, and then we'll try it one time with Aquaman again, and then after that, I'll call it a video. Okay, so we'll move. All right. Maybe my approach was wrong. Maybe I was trying to squeeze in Aquaman too heavy. Forgot how much damage is done by Mr. Terrific being an absolute monster. God, Poison Ivy hit so hard though. Maybe I'm using everything. Maybe I'm wrong about everything. Maybe I'm wrong about everything. Okay. I can't even remember who else I was going to run after this. I said, try Mr. Terrific, and then who else did I say? I do not remember. Oh, Aquaman in the back, running him with, who should I run him with, though? True. That's true. That's true. You are trying to focus more on attacking the back row. That is true. Okay. Do I leave Wonder Woman in and take out DCU and put in Aquaman? My back. Okay. Or do I put in Bane? Put it like rebuild it into. No, I can't put in Bane because this is all heroes. All right, so let's just plop somebody in and give it a shot. This has become difficult. The Ultimate Order is here. Superman DC. Let's switch this up. How about that? Let's give that a shot. And honestly, I feel like Kid Flash should be healing more. So, again, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please like. All of it is appreciated. Let's see how this goes. See See, and that was the thing. So get the silence there on Poison Ivy, so she can't do that ultimate that destroys us in the back row. I would love to just keep her stunned, which, you know, Bane. I could put in Nightwing for the stun as well, but his doesn't run as much because I put it back in the order, so maybe that's an explanation. They seem to be, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Let me stop. Let me stop. So, there goes Penguin, basically. Yep, there goes Penguin. Now, here's a good solid silence on Poison Ivy. We like that. They just killed our Wonder Woman, so damage is going to be at a premium. Oof. Good thing I didn't say it. All right. Let's see if Mr. Terrific can Judo Master would also. Oh, he's gone. All right, so I'm gonna try to find another way to get past this. So, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you. Thank you for all the helpful information. That's greatly appreciated. I'm gonna try to do a couple of shorts just to get the info out there. But I guess I can hold on to the last bit of hope. Is there any hope? Not when Kid Flash falls down. No hope at all. Yep, that's game. So, thank you guys for watching.